Expansion approval, a new restaurant gets the nod, and a conflict for a local auto dealer on this episode of Barnstable Today. It's Tuesday, April 10th, 2012. I'm Sarah Colvin. The Brazilian Grill at the west end of Main Street is expanding. If you've driven down Main Street any time in the last year or so, you've seen the work being done in front of the popular Brazilian steakhouse. A representative from Brazilian Grill was before the licensing authority on Monday to discuss plans for seating capacity expansion.
All we need is Provo. Anybody here from Provo?
I don't think we even notified them. If you remember the last hearing, this came before you for a vote, and certainly during the discussion, it sounded like you were in support of the entertainment license, but in looking at the motions, it wasn't clear that that's what you intended to do. So what we're asking for is a reaffirmation that in addition to that all alcohol license, that the entertainment license was approved as well.
So we want a motion to say up to 4 entertainers and non-live entertainment?
No, you can just say that you were just reaffirming that vote.
Confirm as written?
Just confirm.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Brown.
Mr. Chairman, I move in the Provo Brazil Steakhouse entertainment license portion, I move to approve as written.
Second.
Those in favor say aye. Aye, opposed, motion carries. That's been approved.
That application was approved. A new Mexican restaurant is coming to town. The former TGI Fridays restaurant in the Cape Cod Mall has been vacant for several months. It's now being subdivided into 3 separate spaces. Chipotle Mexican Grill was before the licensing authority on Monday to obtain a license to operate in one of those new spaces.
Brad Toothman. I am one of the managers at Chipotle Mexican Grill, and I have Allie with us, and she's one of the managers to a Chipotle Mexican Grill. We will be opening up a new restaurant. We're taking over a piece of the existing Fridays at the mall. And we'll have 48 interior seats with 6 exterior seats. Hours of operation will be 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. And we are a Mexican restaurant. We sell burritos, tacos, naturally raised products, and we have our closest restaurant actually is it's right now down in South Shore Plaza in Braintree. So
Now you're going in the mall then, right?
we're taking a piece of the mall at the entrance near the Sears.
Now you're not going to have any beer and wine or alcohol?
At this point, we're not planning on opening, but we will. The majority of our restaurants across the country will have it. So we'll be back in front of the board, I want to say a couple of months later.
How soon will you be operational if this is approved?
Right now, the scheduled opening is May 22nd, right before the holiday.
Mr. Berman.
I see you have 48 seats inside and 6 seats outside.
On the patio, enclosed patio, with railings and
Seems
everything.
to me there were more than 6 seats available unless you're modifying the interior that much.
Yeah, we're modifying it. They're actually cutting that space into 3 spaces. We're taking about, I think it's 2,200 square feet. The original restaurant was over 6,500 square feet.
5,000.
Mr. Berman.
Mr. Chairman, on the application of Chipotle Mexican Grill of Colorado LLC, doing business as Chipotle Mexican Grill, 793 Iona Road, Hyannis, Chris Magliari as manager for a new annual common victular license, hours of operation 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., 48 seats inside and 6 seats outside. I move it be granted.
Second.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, motion carries. Your application has been approved.
Meanwhile, complaints from customers of AutoSmart on Yarmouth Road in Hyannis brought manager Daryl Fitz before the board on Monday. The show cause hearing was the result of an ongoing dispute between a customer and the manager. The licensing authority was to decide on the status of the dealer's license. After hearing testimony from the customer and the manager, the board had some words.
Before you sit down, let me ask you a couple of questions here. I'm not sure I understand whether or not you understand what your obligation is under Chapter 140 and 93A with respect to lemon law, refunds, and being able to satisfy a customer. I'm looking at your paperwork here. You sold this woman a 2007 Chevrolet Aveo with over 75,000 miles on it. The total cost, including the financing, was almost $11,000. When was pointed out that there was mechanical work that was necessary on there, you stalled. You're supposed to fix it. Do you understand that? Under the law.
There was no mechanical work.
That's what you're saying.
Correct. And there's no evidence of it. And by the way, the interest has nothing to do with me. The Commonwealth of Massachusetts licensed Source
It has
One
everything
Financial
to do with
to charge
you.
whatever they want. I'm not a bank. I'm a car dealer.
Yeah.
This is where they go to get their loans. I don't
think
make any
that you
money off the
understand
interest.
your obligations in the exercise of an auto dealer's license. I don't know whether you are a fit person to hold an auto dealer's license. Your obligations are spelled out in law. They're not your personal decision.
I fully understand what I am supposed to do as far as selling automobiles. I've been doing it since the 80s.
Not well, from what we're hearing.
2,263 sales. It's the first time I'm here. Where's the line? This economy has created something that the consumer does when they come to a place like mine. It's made them lie, cheat. They're so desperate to do what they need. And when they start taking advantage of me, you know why I'm here? I'm pushing back a little because I can't afford to be conned and lied to and cheated on as a car dealer. You think they come to me with all honest intentions? I got a car over in Miramar for 30 days right now. I'm going to have a gunfight to get back because they stole it from me. She applies for the loan, gets it approved. She stole her grandmother's checkbook, altered the name on it, and the bank, Source One, just put a fraud alert on the account, and she's got the title in the car. So what? Can I run here and help you come get my car back? No.
Mr. Sullivan?
How long have you had your license in Hyannis at the location?
6 years.
6 years you've had operating there?
Locations. 6 years, sir, two locations.
First time you've been before us, then?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, let's,
I don't plan on being here, but sometimes the consumer has all the rights in the world to take it down the road. But if the consumer's afraid to go to the Attorney General because they did something wrong, where are they going to come? CAC? Well, that's a mediation. If you've done something wrong and you don't get a lawyer, you don't use all the free stuff, you come here to complain.
okay, if you satisfy Judith Eldridge this morning, while we're here, we'll file this one.
That license does remain in good standing. However, a second complaint came from a member of the audience. Due to the nature of that complaint, a second show cause hearing for AutoSmart has been scheduled for the licensing authority's next meeting. That'll be held on Monday, April 30th. With Barnstable Today, I'm Sarah Colvin.